Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll be exploring the concept of axis mundi and how seeing ourselves as the center of activity can allow us to find moments of stillness within the chaos. We'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. Let's start with a gentle spinal rotation. Grab hold of your knees and start circling your spine. Push your chest forward, to the right, to the back, to the left, and then back to the front. Try circling to the left the same way. Then try clockwise or counterclockwise a few times on your own. Now straighten your spine, find your breath, release any tension in your face and neck, and when you're ready, allow your eyes to close. Let's take 3 deep breaths together now. Begin with a deep inhale and hold it, and a nice easy exhale. A stronger breath in and hold, and a complete breath out. Last clearing in breath and a full complete out breath. Release control of your breath now and tune into your breathing and feel it move up and down the axis of your body, your spinal column. Follow this rhythm of the breath moving along the length of your body. Feel the gentle sensation of this continued movement for a few moments in silence. Noticing the breath again, tune into your spine. The spine is the axis of the human body, similar to the axis on which the world turns. It has the northern and the southern pole around which everything else is arranged. Your breath creates a wave of movement along that axis. In this practice, it is your body that connects the mundane and the celestial, and your breath moves in between. This is why the yogis call the spine Maro, after the mountain at the center of the world that is said to reach up to heaven. And start to visualize the entire universe slowly turning around your unmoving body. As the axis Mundi, everything moves except for you. And as you commit to stillness, observe the world passing by without letting it pull you from the center. Continue for a few moments in silence, visualizing yourself at the center of the cosmos as everything spins around you like a wheel. If your mind has wandered off, bring it back to the movement of the breath. Many ancient cultures believe their sacred places, such as Mount Olympus, Jerusalem, or the mythical Mount Sumeru, were the axis of the universe around which the heavens rotated. Pilgrims still circle holy sites, just like the motion of the stars around the sky. The hero in mythology is able to climb and to descend the universal axis, passing between higher and lower realms. The one star that seems to stand still in the middle of the sky, the pole star, was often held up as an example of the steadfast hero ascending to heaven. The concept of the center has existed among countless cultures, which would watch the sky and the cycles of the planets and stars spinning around. Humankind began to wonder if we were actually the center of everything, since there appeared to be so many luminous objects circling around us. Of course, we know that none of us is truly at the center of the universe, but we are at each the center of our own experiences. Everything that happens in our lives becomes part of our ever-growing stories, where the only constant is ourselves. When we get distracted by all the moving parts, we lose track of our center. In the same way that devoting all our energy to work, family, or a partner can lead us to losing our sense of self. There is only one point of absolute stability around which everything else exists: the axis. Being at the axis means being unmoved by the forces of time or nature. It means stepping out of the restless motion of life to understand our place within it. This is something we can do when we are triggered by people around us, a challenging task, or when we don't get our way and it feels like the end of the world. When we get stuck in those swirling circles, we forget where the center is. When we stand at the center, we can clearly see all the cycles at play, moving around us without being absorbed into them. Like the eye of a storm, this place is strangely calm, even while everything around is not. And imagining the whole body in the center of the world, inhale deeply along the bodily axis again, watching the breath descend and rise. Take one last clearing breath in and hold it and let it out. Then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting you again tomorrow.